Hey everyone, welcome back. So, Tucker Carlson spoke out on Wednesday by releasing a video of his insights as to the aftermath of Fox trying to silence him for speaking truth to power. And when you listen to the video I'm about to play, take in mind how it sounds like he's describing what's to come next, how he's pointing out how the really important issues of our time, of our day, if you will, are intentionally being ignored by mainstream media, politicians, and corporate executives. Remember, you either love or hate Tucker Carlson because of how he tried to talk about or expose those important issues in a cesspool of lies, deceit, and woke cowardliness. Tucker quickly racked up about triple the views that he normally got on his regular Fox show, and that's good news. It means people want to hear what he has to say. If you notice, Tucker's in the same studio that he used to do the Fox show because it's a home studio that he had built for himself. If you remember, the leftist lunatics in New York went to his home when he was working in D.C. one night, and they terrorized his family from outside. So he moved out of that hellhole state and went to Florida where freedom rings. I hope he keeps the studio just to send a message. Fox's ratings for his time slot have dropped nearly 50%, and that's to be expected. I killed my Fox Nation account, and you should too, if for no other reason than to send a message that you, the consumer, are still king. After listening to it, tell me in the comments if you agree that Tucker is most definitely planning on coming back, and he's going to do things his way from now on.
Good evening, it's Tucker Carlson. One of the first things you realize when you step outside the noise for a few days is how many genuinely nice people there are in this country. Kind and decent people, people who really care about what's true, and a bunch of hilarious people also, a lot of those. It's got to be the majority of the population, even now. So that's heartening. The other thing you notice when you take a little time off is how unbelievably stupid most of the debates you see on television are. They're completely irrelevant. They mean nothing. In 5 years, we won't even remember that we had them. Trust me, as someone who's participated. And yet at the same time, and this is the amazing thing, the undeniably big topics, the ones that will define our future, get virtually no discussion at all. War, civil liberties, emerging science, demographic change, corporate power, natural resources. When was the last time you heard a legitimate debate about any of those issues? It's been a long time. Debates like that are not permitted in American media. Both political parties and their donors have reached consensus on what benefits them, and they actively collude to shut down any conversation about it. Suddenly, the United States looks very much like a one-party state. That's a depressing realization, but it's not permanent. Our current orthodoxies won't last. They're brain dead. Nobody actually believes them. Hardly anyone's life is improved by them. This moment is too inherently ridiculous to continue, and so it won't. The people in charge know this. That's why they're hysterical and aggressive. They're afraid. They've given up persuasion. They're resorting to force. But it won't work. When honest people say what's true, calmly and without embarrassment, they become powerful. At the same time, the liars who've been trying to silence them shrink, and they become weaker. That's the iron law of the universe. True things prevail. Where can you still find Americans saying true things? There aren't many places left, but there are some, and that's enough. As long as you can hear the words, there is hope. See you soon.
He said, see you soon. I think he's definitely coming back, and I think he's going to do it on his own. I don't think he should be with any news network, none of them, because of how they can silence you, how they can censor you, how they can be threatened by the Chuck Schumers and the Hakeem Jeffries of the world who don't want the truth to get out. We all know that's what this was all about. Tell me in the comments what you think. Thanks for watching. Take care.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?